didn't do anything. Oh my goodness, hello. So folks, quarter couldn't get enough of each other. A tornado in Kansas, what in the Wizard of Oz is going on here? Zoe's ugly dress. And why is Carla Mosley on Y&R and not Bold and the Beautiful? I don't know what's going on. This is the Y&R Bold and Beautiful crossover pre-birthday Mother's Day special here on JLJ Media. We're trying something out today because we can. We'll see if you guys like it or not. And I'm not alone for this experiment. I am here with two of my folks who are all things Bold and Beautiful and Y&R, Miss Tami Govea and Miss Amanda Russ. Hello, everybody.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone.
This actual glass that I have in my hand is 30 years old.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
In the 90s, so I pulled it out. Hello, folks coming in. Because I'm old too, so I'm pulling everything out. Everybody come on in.
These glasses, I love the whole, I've always loved these retro.
I like that too.
Got these from an estate sale in Palm Springs.
I love estate sale.
Actually, Ernie found them. He went shopping because he loves those estate sale things and those, what are those shops you go to? Like secondhand?
Yeah, thrift stores.
And Palm Springs has amazing places. So he came home with a box of these. He knows me. He knows me.
Mine I got at a discount store.
See?
For like $3, and I like the shape of it.
See, I love that.
It's beautiful.
So folks are coming in. Thank you. Peace, you're here today. Good. Kirsten, happy Mother's Day to Mary, your mother. I did a song about Kirsten and Mary that was very successful years ago. I'll show you guys. So while you're coming in, let me tell you what's going on. So we're combining both shows today. That's what we're doing. We're going to try this out. Let us know in the comments if you liked it, didn't like it, what you liked about it, didn't like about it. Let me know because I want to figure out if this is something we can do every once in a while. Just change things up. Some of you watch both shows. Some only watch one or the other. If you only watch one or the other, you get a chance to learn about the other. Or go to the bathroom when we're talking about it, one of the two. So right after this, at a special time at noon, it is the GH Report. Me and Frank Moran will be talking about, a lot that happened this week on General Hospital. Mob boss wife, Carly, and Jason getting shot. We're going to talk all of that. At 12.
I haven't caught up on GH yet. Thank you for that.
That's your fault.
OMG.
Usually you're caught up. I don't know. Usually you're like, oh my God. So that's what happens when
I kept rewinding B&B. I'm sorry.
Well, that's just that's a whole story too.
Anyway, okay.
But that's at noon. Me and Frank Moran. There we go. That's at noon. That's happening. Dishin Days is on today. Also, they are on at 3 p.m. over on the Dishin Days channel. So go ahead and check it out with Tony Moore and our co-host talking about Days of Our Lives too this week. You'll take care of that also. And today is a new episode of the JLJ Media crossover event. Mothers from different JLJ shows like Forever and a Day, Claws the Series, Cupid's Crossing, get together for a shade fest. They have brunch and it's hilarious. Oh my God, we have the best time. So check that out. It's out now. It's a lot of fun. All your audio streaming programs. It's so much fun. We have a great time there. So check that out also. And all my other audio dramas. Some of Tami are on, and we'll get Amanda on one soon. Don't worry, we get her on one too.
They need a country girl.
Yeah,
I know. I'm getting there. We're gonna get one for you, of course. And then, of course, I personally want to say Happy Mother's Day to my daughters, both of them. Now that my younger daughter is having her first Mother's Day with my grandson Trenton. I got pictures yesterday. He is a cutie. He's very cute, and I posted a few of my story yesterday. You probably saw. But it's her first Mother's Day, Miss Monica. My girl Tami, it's her 15th or 16th Mother's Day. But I love them both, and they sent me my cards for my birthday. My dad card for my daughter, and my grandpa. Where's the thing? It's the square. Grandpa card for my grandkids. So that was nice, and I've gotten some good stuff from them. I texted them all this morning, and to my sisters, to my nieces who are mothers, to my own mother. Miss Benita, my twin mother, I saw her yesterday. Happy Mother's Day. Thanks for pushing and deciding to give birth to me. I always say it all the time. And happy early birthday to my twin sister, who I'll be seeing later today. I'm glad to be your womb mate. And then also, my shirt says, Legends are born on May 10th. And to everybody who has stepmothers, who I'm actually burying my stepmother on Thursday, so we love her and send love and light to her. And to all your mothers out there, whether they're alive or not, grandmothers, godmothers, stepmothers, adopted mothers, foster mothers, and I always say, and mother-like figures are very, very important out there. So, and mothers of fur babies like Amanda and Tami. We love the fur babies. So that's everything there. Okay. So let's get started, and I'm this is my choice because I can't hold it in any longer. Let me have a sip first before I.
We'll follow your lead.
Here's my impression. I did it for Tami earlier. Everybody, get ready. We shouldn't. We can't. Who am I talking about, everybody? It is quarter.
Yep.
I'll let you ladies go first. I'm just like, it was everything it needed to be for me. So Tami, and you who have gone first.
So I have a little bit of like maybe this much in me that's like OCD. So I'm completely thrown that we're not starting with Y and R. Whoa, I was like, woo!
Yes, I started going with the biggest thing first.
Wow. Okay, so we're into bold and beautiful. So here's my reaction.
Yes. Okay.
Could not get enough of it.
Seriously, couldn't. It's amazing. I would say everyone I think so far I've seen online is behind it. They also got the thumbs up in some of our digest this week. I think everyone is just so shocked. I mean, it's like I said, like a breath of fresh air. It's like it has so many repercussions. They're gonna wait till everybody finds out.
I can't wait.
Brooke was getting at you for a minute. It's just like you're defending her. I was like, yeah, Brooke, he is defending her because he stooped her like twice, 3 times. Yeah, he's defending her. And because he got a little nervous. You saw he got a little nervous. He's kind of like, because Mama Brooke, you don't mess with Brooke. She's a gangster.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, Tami, wait, Amanda, I mean, this is your man getting it on. So
Joe said, I was watching it and I was like, oh, again? And Joe goes, he turned and he goes, do you blame her?
See, thank you, Joe. He knows. See, Joe
You're going to say no. You're going to say no. Really? You're going to say no.
But it was funny because she was all like, oh, we just can't do it.
Exactly.
Look, she's all like, I gotta go home to Eric. I gotta go home. And then boom, I was like, whoa.
They went full in. I mean, both like, no, we're not gonna just do this like a one-time see you later. They're like, we're gonna continue. I was shocked they're gonna continue it. They're gonna continue. My quarter is hot. Oh, sorry, 1 second. Shonda, I have not looked on Twitter yet. So I haven't been on Twitter yet. People are like, I'm here for the drama. I had the same reaction as Tami. It is. It's like a quarter is the gift that will keep on giving. That's right, Michelle. I mean, it's like Tami said before we came on the show, like, I don't understand. I'm like, what do you don't understand?
Well, here's what I don't understand.
Okay.
Yes.
It's turning into an emotional connection.
Yes.
Like, granted, they had talked and, it was about Zoe and, Eric and, they had formed kind of a nice friendship, starting a nice friendship. And then they had hot sex. And then, but there's still that emotional connection still there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
So now,
looking at each other, Tami, the way they were looking at each other.
Oh my God. And even Quinn said that, the way you're looking at me right now. It's like
Carter couldn't get enough. Carter wanted to eat her. He wanted to keep going. I mean, I'm sure he did, but he wanted to keep going.
You dirty man.
I know, like, it's my birthday. I don't care. No, but it's crazy because because Tami, you're right. The way he was looking at her, the way she was looking, she was admiring the way he was. Rena Sofer and Lawrence did a great job. Just first of all, they did a great job conveying it. Because I saw the way he was looking at her and how she was admiring the way he was looking at her. What woman would not want that? I mean, I was melting. I'm at home in bed alone. And I was just like, oh my God. And Lawrence is my friend. But I'm falling for it too.
I know. I want to go, stop it. Stop being so charming.
I mean, it's like, he sees her. She's exciting for him, I'm sure. And she's hot. She's hot. And someone was saying about the, I'm like, okay, she's not that much older than him. I'm sorry, folks.
Oh, please get over that
black don't crack.
whole stereotype.
Yeah, it's like stereotype.
Like
they look good together. I mean, aesthetically looking, they look good together. They're like opposites, kind of. They look good together. She's in hot shape. He's in hot shape. When she said, "This is my impression again," after the first time, is it possible you got more muscle this last night? He's all, just.
He did.
It was an aerobic workout.
He's called cardio. Exactly, Tami. That's what he was like. Yeah, it's called aerobic cardio. I was like, girl. I was like, woo.
Yippee-ki-yay.
I'm like, okay, you guys are even the dialogue. It almost feels like it is their own work. They've created it's their own world. They've just created it. So you're right, Tami. It's part of that. They have this. They all say the way they've always played the emotional connect. They keep saying we emotionally connected. He told Brooke, I've spent time with her. I've seen her, and Brooke was like not having. She's like, no, bitch, I am not having this.
No, I mean it's like she's got the same attitude with Thomas.
Right. Oh yeah.
She's been burned too many times by Thomas and too many times by Quinn. Like she will never ever be on their team for anything. But the part that I was cracking up about was, they wake up like, oh my God, and then the phone went off, and it was such a real moment, like 2021 moment. Was that you? Like, was that your phone or was that me? Like, oh my God, that's me. You grab the phone, and then it was the text from Zoe.
Yes.
That it was all like, she sat up in bed and said, I cheated on my husband. And he sat up and said, Ridge is my best friend, and Eric's like, he's my boss. And that moment of like, oh my God, what did we do? I was cracking. I was waiting for that. Like, when is it going to set in?
I'm like, everybody has no phones, folks. I don't care. Everybody texting. If I had Carter in my bed, we would not be texting. I don't care about no text. The place would be on fire. I don't care. I'm busy with this hot pan. They're not gonna get me away from that. And now you know, folks out there, I will say it. When you have some good sex, you ain't had it for a while. Oh my goodness, she's hooked. He's hooked. I totally get it. They couldn't stop thinking about each other the whole week. They're talking to other people. I mean, she's sitting there having a heart to heart with Eric, and she's thinking about homeboy. And he's talking to Zoe, and he's thinking about homegirl. They were not done. They were not done. They were not done. I agree with it. And Carter left really quick when Zoe and Paris showed up. I mean, she was just like, everybody's talking about the whole Brooke thing. That was really funny because I'm like, ooh, he's actually sticking up for her in front of Brooke, and because Brooke was like, and Flo feeling all good now. She's like, I didn't know it was like that. I mean, what's going on? And now she's all good because Brooke gave her a compliment, going, "You're a good Logan now." And she would say it like that, but the whole point was it seemed like she gave her some endorsement because she's taking care of some business or whatever. But now Flo feels like, bye, I'm over here, and then now we can enter. Now Quinn's the bad one, and then having Ridge and Quinn and Ridge and Brooke and Eric talking about sex.
That was like weird.
Was that weird?
That was weird. I'm sorry.
She was married to him. They played it so cutesy, like I mean, be romantic. You know how you are. Yeah,
you're
Brooke,
the master. Oh, yeah. Eric, you're the master.
The master. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, that's not good advice, Dad. I'm like, what is this? What in the craziness is talking about here? That was crazy. Oh, and yes, folks, I'm about to say it right now. That dress, because you guys agree, and I see in the chat you guys agree. I'm just gonna say, what the fuck?
I'm telling you, across the board, everyone looked like a train wreck, except for Annika. I actually liked her little dress was cute. Hope looked cute.
I didn't mind Shauna's cute little yellow jacket.
Oh, the little faux Chanel outfit.
The couch forced him answer.
No, but Paris, get out, go home and change.
Was that the 80s gone bad?
Yeah.
It's like a Vanity 6 video or something.
It was all wrong.
Yes. It's supposed to be a $2,000.
It was weird.
No, but
It
no,
was
I don't like
so
to Zoe's dress. That I was like, first I saw the top and I go, are there snakes? Is she Medusa? Like, what's going on? And then she stood up. I was like, it is snakes. So whoever the F found that dress, obviously to be fired. I'm sorry. That was the most hideous thing I've seen in a long time. And even Flo's outfit, I thought it was a dress, and I saw it was like culottes or shorts or something.
It was like a little, yeah. It was like I like
a
the
jumper,
cut.
a romper.
I like the design of it, but I didn't like the pattern. It was just wrong.
They always put Flo in like the shortest thing they could get away with on TV.
Yeah, like, don't sit down, girl.
Like, you can't sit down, get a bend over.
Nope.
Okay.
But you know what I found highly annoying? Like, I wanted to slap her. When Zoe said to Carter, I know that you're the only man for me. And I know that I'm the only woman for you. Like, she's really full of herself. Like, I know you still love me.
That's the thing about Quinn.
I was like, you need to back it up. You're taking a lot for granted here. It's not Eric and Quinn. Like, Eric, they have love. There's love there. Like, no. She bugged.
Yes, I agree. So actually, Kenneth, he says, Tami, aka Mama Glow, lovely in pink. We like my legend shirt, but actually Amanda is wearing a shirt in honor of me. It's not her birthday.
Happy birthday.
My actual birthday actually is tomorrow, guys. Actually tomorrow, but yes. Oh, but the whole thing with Brooke and Shauna, we laughed too. What? Not Brooke and Shauna, Shauna and Quinn. So what are you telling me? Are you telling me? What are you? Yes, Amanda.
Am I the only one that was hysterically laughing at Quinn because she gave Carter the whole like riot act of, we can't tell a soul. It's just me and you, like no one will know. We gotta put it in the vault, right? She immediately leaves, runs home, and is like, get over here right now. Get over here right now.
I know. Oh, I know.
That's how you get caught. That's how you get caught.
I'm telling you.
It's coming. Oh, it's coming.
But I was surprised she told Carter.
I know. She went. Well.
That was her excuse, Carol, to get back over.
Exactly. Thank you. I'm with Amanda.
Really?
Yeah, Tami. She was like, I better go tell Carter what's going on just in case. Don't be mad at me. And then she goes over there and
it was so cute. The chemistry between them. Now, don't be mad. Like, Quinn, are you Shauna? You told Shauna? She's my best friend. We know everything about each other. Oh my God, I was cracking. They were so cute.
Those eyes, like, it just happened.
And
then Shauna's all, okay, I'm done scolding you. No.
Give me the deep.
Because she was like, oh my God, Shauna, was mind blowing. It was like, okay, I'm done scolding you. I want the details.
That's a friend. That's your best friend.
Spill, girl.
The whole thing is you tell your friend about themselves at first. You always do. But then you're like, girl, tell me what's going on. Hold on. You want to know the deets. You want to know the deets, kids. You do. You want to know.
I'm nosy.
Yeah, she knows.
I want names.
Detail. When did you get there, Tami? When you walked in the door, I need every detail.
Yes. What were you wearing? What was he wearing?
Exactly. So
I want the picture.
You yell at him first. Come on, Tami, why'd you do that? And then you go, okay, girl, so how was it?
Yeah.
That's how you do it. Right. Like how we're both saying Tami, like but anyway, either way, it could be a man, it could be a man. We're all Tami. Like Tami, the point is, it's Carter. Like just like Dollar Bill. Like we said months ago, she fell into him. She got in the bubble, and that was it. I see it.
So okay, here's what I mean. I was already on Team Carter, but now I'm like really Team Carter. When they're at the house and Quinn is rationalizing her love for Eric you know, why he's the only one for her. And, you know, she said, when I look at the portrait, it's a reminder of how far I've come and that I'm worthy of someone's love I'm worthy of such an amazing man like Eric. Like there's a lot of self-doubts, like low self-esteem issues. So I feel like she's holding on to Eric because that's proof to her that she's a decent person or that she has the capacity to be a decent person. And that's not why you should be with somebody.
Right.
And Eric is going through this thing where he said, you know, which I understand a little bit. He's like, I want to forgive her, but sexually, I just don't feel it for her anymore. And I'm hoping it comes back, that it's temporary. So he's holding on too. It's almost like we had to prove everybody wrong, that we could last. But she did this thing that has pushed Eric so far over.
And she said to Shauna, I just have this feeling that she's going to betray me again.
Oh, all the dialogue all week was kind of like, I wonder if Zoe could get through to. Zoe's like, I wonder if Quinn can get through to Carter. She's so persuasive. Meanwhile, everything's like, I wonder what happened last night between those two. Oh, where's Carter? Where's Quinn? Like all the dialogue all week made me laugh because I was like, this is so funny. But anyway, so we're gonna stop that for a second. We could go on for that forever. We're gonna switch over to Y&R because the other big storyline on Y&R was the tornado. The tornado in Kansas. And Adam and Nick, which they had an actually interesting conversation in the middle of all that. But the whole thing, I just felt like Nick was a little team too much. Now, I just want to tell you something. So I've been in several tornado situations in my life. My first one was in Richmond, Virginia, of all places. Here's something funny for you guys. If you don't know this already, this is a little tornado awareness for you. So the siren goes off. It's scary as fuck when you hear the siren. It's totally scary. You know this, Amanda. I don't know if you've been through it, Tami, but it's very scary. So when there's no cellar or basement, I was in a hotel room running a conference. Oh. We had to get in the bathtub, grab a mattress, and put it over us. Like I never did it before my time. I was like, that was crazy. And hopefully, and the tornado actually didn't come our direction, went another direction and moved, which tornadoes do, and moved suddenly another direction and missed our hotel. It was in the Midlothian area of Richmond. Scared shitless. Okay, then several times in Midwest, in Pittsburgh, when I used to live there, and in Kansas, where the sky, if you're from the Midwest, you only know this, or the South, the sky turns this weird greenish color, grayish color. It's really weird. Suddenly it's like, and all of a sudden you see a lot of lightning, and you're just like, but like sometimes there's no rain.
You can feel it.
Rain comes, like it doesn't.
You can feel it.
And then you hear the sirens, then the rain. You feel the air. You feel it. You feel it.
I'd be all Helen Hunt hopping in the truck. Let's go chase the tornado.
well, Adam did say, I think I even heard a cow go by. I was like, that's haha, we get it. From Twister movies. I love the movie, which Tami is referencing. The tornado and all my children. Yes, that was another one too. It was another one. But I think, I don't know, they were different. This one, because it was implied, it was outside. I thought they did a great job with the windows. It felt like there was a tornado outside, and how you hear it above. I know how that feels. It's scary. But I thought the thing caving was a little much. That was a little. Of course, it's going to cave in. But I thought Nick was team too much. I know he's trying to save his daughter, but it was like, it's a tornado. You're not going to fly nowhere in a tornado. You're not going to do that. So, but anyway, what do you guys think about that whole sequence of scenes over several days? Let's go first.
Well, since I'm newer to this show, I don't know exactly everything that's happened between these two. But I feel like Adam's conflicted because I think, like, in his heart, he does want to help. But there's a part of him that's like, why should I help them? They hate me. And then I'm probably going to end up in prison for helping them. Like, I can get his struggle with it. And I kind of felt bad for him. Please, everybody, don't hate me. I don't know him that well. But I kind of felt bad for him because Nick's asking a lot. He's like, I want your kidney, okay? And I'll try to protect you, right? Yeah. But can you trust him? He hates you. How do you know he's not going to call the cops and be like, handcuff him to that bed?
Oh, I know. No, I know. I thought about that. I thought about that because even at the very end, where when they're back in Genoa City, and Ray and Nick are talking, he goes, "You promised you can't do anything until after the surgery." Like I say, you gotta listen to people, listen to the keywords that Nick's saying, and Ray goes, "Sure," and then Adam walks down. I was like, there's still, like you said, Amanda, there's still something that could happen. So Adam's still making a weird choice. He's making an interesting choice to come back because it can still blow up in his face.
Mm-hmm.
It can. So I don't.
Those were the two moments that surprised me. I didn't see the tornado coming. Ha ha ha. So when the door slammed, I was like, what's going on? And then, it's the tornado. I'm like, oh my God, this is epic soap.
Oh, it is.
This is epic soap opera moment. They're in two adversaries.
Yes.
Right? Are stuck in an enclosed space. They can't leave. There's life and death is on the line. I mean, it was brilliant. It was a brilliant, brilliant moment by the writers. So kudos. It was beautiful. So that shocked me. I'm like, oh, cool. Tornado. That's cool. That means someone's going to get hurt. Cool. Who's it going to be?
Good. Hurt him.
Well, it can't be Adam because they need his kidneys. So it's got to be,
He did get hurt. But
he did, but they're going to save Faith. He's going to go back. So I knew Nick was the one that was going to be more injured in my brain. And then the other moment that shocked me was when they were back at the house and Ray came over. He's like, Ray, good to see Ray. Good to see you, Ray. Yeah. But when Nick said to him, do I have your word that you won't say anything? And Ray said, you have my word. When Adam came down the stairs and revealed himself, I was not expecting that.
I neither.
I was like,
me too.
And I think Ray was like,
doing?
Ray was shocked too. Ray was like, oh, he's here.
That was reflective of what Ray's word means. Clearly, it's part of who he is when he gives his word about something. And they both knew, but both of those men knew, like, all right, dude, come on down.
See, I love Ray. You know what? I'm making a shirt that says I love Ray. And I'm gonna wear it.
Because Jordy's a friend of mine. I'm gonna get him on the show. He wants to come on the show. I already talked to him about it. I'm gonna try to get him on the show.
Then I'll be fangirling. I'll be like,
I know you will. No, I'm gonna get him on the show because he's a very sweet guy, and we talked about it already, and he wants to come on. So we're trying to figure out a time to do it. So we're gonna get him on here. But no, and the thing that was shocking, but it's funny because Adam and Nick have this one little moment where Adam's like, I want you to see me as not just all the things that I've done that were wrong. I want you to see me kind of like understand where I'm coming from. And I thought that's very self-centered of you on some level, Adam. Of course, because villains don't see themselves as villains, obviously. But I thought that's still actually an interesting thought, though. Your brothers, maybe he should try to see you another way. I don't know. What do you guys think?
So here's my Quinn Adam connection. Okay.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Okay. See, I'm doing this, tying it all together. You see, this is what happens when we do shows with mimosas. All right.
Yes, that's right, girl.
We need to drink every week.
Every week we do it. Yes.
I had a moment when Carter was defending Quinn. I've seen a different side of her, blah, blah, blah. And I'm thinking, but dude, Quinn is Quinn. There's a very strong possibility she's going to hurt you, Amanda, right?
Strong possibility you're going off a cliff, buddy.
And I had the same thought with Adam. Like, I honestly believe he's trying hard to come out the other side of this a better person. And I think he's sincere when he wants a clean slate. But he's Adam.
Right.
And so who are they going to hurt in this whole process? That's my concern, especially Sharon, because the way there's so much chemistry between them.
So here's a question, you guys, in the chat room, Tami and Amanda. So is it Shazam fans, do you feel like they're trying to push Adam and Sharon together? Because their chemistry is off the charts. It's off the charts. Because I don't see it between Adam and Chelsea anymore, really. Even though I like Sharon and Ray together, I have no problem with them. And even some folks still think Sharon and Nick, but I think it's long sailed. But I just feel like they're pushing Adam and Tami gets a gold star. They're pushing Adam and Sharon like they're the end game, it seems like, right? Am I wrong? Am I seeing it wrong, folks? Tell me. Adam is the classic gray character. You understand where he's coming from, but the things he's done are just too much to offer him forgiveness. That's what Peace Gonzalez says.
I don't know. Tami forgave Thomas.
She sure did. She sure
I think
did.
anybody can be forgiven.
Oh my God! Look at man. Let's get some shady Sunday. Tami did. But folks are saying people say they don't want Ray to get hurt. I know Ray is it's a nice guy, right? It's a nice guy. A side note, I totally forgot about Lola and Summer, but they had the whole kidney thing. So like, why do the kidney storyline again? I forgot about that. There's that story.
I didn't even know about that.
I knew about it. Like, they mentioned it. I go, that's right. That did happen. And Summer gave, that's a whole other. Because Lola and Kyle were together. There's a whole thing. That was right before you start watching. Anyway, back to this. Is it Adam Sharon? Should it be Sharon Ray? What do you ladies just your own assessments think?
Yeah, I want Ray out.
Me
I want
too.
Ray out because she's just going to keep hurting him. And I don't even blame her that much because I think in her mind, she wants to be with Ray. But in her heart, she wants to be with Adam. So she needs to let Ray go because he's going to get hurt.
I agree. Well, when I tuned back into watching YNR and saw that Sharon was with Ray, I was like, what? Like, I get the whole Nick and Sharon ship has sailed, which makes me really sad because I love them so much.
I know.
But if they're not going to be together, then I'm back with Adam. I think she should be back with Adam, and she just needs to do it.
Yes, Peace. Sorry, one second. Peace. I did notice that. I was like, there's Lola and Elena got some chemistry. They had those scenes, and I was like, because I'm like, no, I was like, wait a minute, am I seeing lesbian vibes? I'm like, what's going on over here? I'm like, I was kind of like, because first of all, Brittany's beautiful. I mean, that's my buddy. So she's beautiful, and Lola's cute too. And I'm like, yeah, there's a little something going on. I don't know if it was just us, because I'm glad you said, because I was thinking the same thing. I'm like, I saw something too. I don't know. That's just me. I saw something too.
I'm not against it.
I'm not against it. I'm like, that's fine. I'm not against it either, because Devon and they had an interesting conversation when he was saying, he said something that was so funny. It was very soapy. So Elena did all she could to break up us to get back with you, but then you get with Amanda. So you didn't get you. So Elena end up with you after the back end, because basically she cheated on him with. I mean, it's very soapy. So that was hilarious. And he said, I'm kind of jealous of you and Amanda. I'm like, wow, you figured it out. Like, oh, very interesting. Very interesting. I wouldn't be mad. Yeah, nobody's be mad. I wouldn't be mad if those two get together. Sure, why not? Lola and Brittany, they'd be very hot together, probably. But I thought I saw something too. Sometimes they do things. This is a whole old TV trick. They'll throw two people together sometimes just to see if they call it testing chemistry. And that's originally I read somewhere that's what they did with Quinn and Carter. They just kind of threw them in a room together just to see what would happen, and it worked. It works.
Fireworks.
And you can't create chemistry. That's the thing. It has to either be there, Peter and whatever. It has to be there on General Hospital. It has to be there or not be there. You can't just try to force it on it.
Yeah.
I won't say any more about that. But I thought that was great. But anyway, so he's back in town. We'll see what happens. Sharon does worried mother very well. And Nikki says something that I was like, that's right, girl. Nikki's so regal. I love
Yeah.
like Thomas Scott. When she in that blue dress. Now see, on YNR they dress. On YNR they know how to dress.
Yeah.
So when she sat down with Victoria was like, oh, well, so much for rivalries. And she was like, no, bitch. Like, she didn't say that. But she was like, rivalries go to the side when a family member is hurt.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's right, Nicole Newman. You tell that bitch. You know, you put it aside.
Right.
I love that because I mean that's the thing about Sharon and Nikki. They do come together when family things happen. That's when you come together.
No question. Yep.
No question. But I love that Nikki said it with that beautiful flowing hair, no flip, and she's just so regal when she said it's kind of like no, Victoria, it gets pushed. Don't get smart with me. Like we put this aside. Faith is what we're worried about.
Yep.
Like I love that. I just love that.
And what was up with this? This is my imitation of Victoria.
To do it. Yeah, we do imitations on the show now. We do all imitations now on the show.
I was like, get out of here with your crocodile tears. And Lily's in the background.
And she was. I thought she looked too. Behind, it was like kind of behind the door, glass door, and a plant. It was like kind of you kind of see her. I had to laugh over that. That was my favorite moments. It was funny. They do that. We're gonna go back to the Old and Beautiful for a second because we can't neglect that. Liam, he's so cutesy. They make you an omelet. Oh my God, I can't believe it.
I gotta get a drink for this.
Yes, Vinny's memorial video. He freaked the fuck out. I couldn't stop laughing. I was laughing. I mean, Scott Clifton is so good. I was laughing, so I was like,
dying.
What's going on? Like, something's wrong. Remember, no more secrets. He's like, I mean, like he's just freaking the F out. I couldn't stop laughing showing that video. And then the video was talking to him, to the video. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna get it for leaving me here live to die. But like, that's right, Vinny, tell him.
I feel like I'm such a gullible viewer because I was Hope. You know, I was like watching the memorial. I go, oh, really nice pictures. Like, oh, and then Liam's memory of him hitting Vinny and Vinny on the road. Like,
yes.
I was like, whoop. So I can't watch this. I actually fast forwarded through it because it was horrifying to me to go from Vinny all cute and sexy to him like all mangled on the road.
He's
like,
dead.
That's terrible.
Exactly.
Aww,
it is terrible, Tami. It's supposed to be.
It's horrible.
Sammy got traumatized.
I was traumatized.
Mm-hmm.
CBS is getting my therapy bills.
Right? I was like, okay, Captain Obvious.
I
was like, oh my God. Why don't you just call Baker right now?
I know. Oh my God. He was so dramatic. And so, but somehow you got away with it. You got out the house, got to Spencer, and you got Bill, and now Wyatt going, I'm your brother. What's going on? Like, everybody can tell something's going on. Like, you're jumping out of your skin. So I think the thing is going to be, who is he going to tell? I guess that's going to be the question. I keep saying it's going to be Stephanie when she returns.
Oh, God.
I keep saying that. I know I don't want to be right. I don't want to be right.
Why don't you tell Wyatt? He should tell Wyatt.
He should. But I'm saying that's not how this works.
Wyatt's not going to rat him out.
No, he won't rat him out.
I mean, come on. He's been dealing with Gwen his whole life.
I know. That's like, I know.
Used to it.
I know. Like Flo, so my future mother-in-law, blah blah. I was like laughing. I'm like, we're just talking to Brooke. But yeah, I don't know. Nate and Amani, that'd be a cute little couple on Wynard. That'd be kind of cute. But no, I was just like, he goes there and Wyatt sees something like, you should be happy. You got your family. Like, it's totally like, I mean, Liam was just literally bugging out of his skin. Anybody with a brain would notice this. I mean, it's like,
he always looks like he's gonna throw up.
He does.
He's like,
he's such a good actor because it's totally believable, right?
Yes. No, totally. As I said, I love it. We hate his character so much, but I love his portraying. He's so good at it. It must be I mean, thank God it's like he has a sense of humor in real life, so thank God he does, because he's so, you just want to punch him, you want to slap him around, you want to punch him.
Michelle in the chat room summed it up. She says, Liam needs to stay away from Steffi for the love of God.
Thank you.
He does, but I just have a feeling, we're time stamping it now. It says May 9th, 2021. Time stamping it. I have a feeling he's going to spill because he feels comfortable with Steffi for some reason. She's like his best friend.
Well, that's a problem. That's a
That's
big
not surprised. That's a
problem
problem.
for me.
No, that's a problem. I'm just telling you. I don't write the stuff. I'm just telling you. And it seems like that's how they keep going. I'm just a viewer like everybody else. Just a little viewer like everybody else. But it seems like that's what they keep going. So he's not telling why. I don't think you should tell why. He's your brother. Again, he'll freak out at first, of course. Then you got Chief Baker over there questioning Thomas. I kept thinking, well, Thomas, why would Thomas do it? Like, I mean, he went on, and Rich was like not having it. He was like, excuse me. But I was like, I
think he thinks Thomas did it. I think he thinks Thomas got mad and snapped, and now he's trying to cover it up. That's what I think that he thinks.
Okay. I know that. Oh, Tami, what do you think? I mean, what do you think?
Well, I think we had talked about it maybe last week. Like it looked like they were going to start blaming this on Thomas.
Yeah.
But there's nothing to back it up.
Because of his incident. Remember last time Baker was like, what happened? And he got out of it. And Baker was very suspicious. Do y'all remember when he ran him off? So now I think he's like, oh, okay. 2 people have been ran over or ran off the road. Like, this don't look good for you, buddy.
But he did say, he goes, I'm not going to deny, yes, there's some punches were thrown. He said, you and blah, blah. I keep getting Finn's real name. Dr. Finnegan or whatever. John or something. I don't forget what those
I think it's John.
Oh, is it? Okay, whatever. But those 3, but he said it. So I was like, no, it did happen. We found out it did happen. But that was it. He goes, the difference between that and murder, which there is. I mean, technically there's a difference between, I mean, I've punched some folks. I've never killed anybody. And I punched a couple folks. But I stabbed a few people too. Yeah. But I've never killed anybody that I know of. So, I mean, there's a difference. There is a difference. But I thought, somebody said that what if Thomas found out? That would be interesting. Okay, so I'll say Thomas. That'd be interesting. Again, because he said to Brooke, and he said to Hope later, I want you to be happy even if it's Liam. Everybody like championing Liam gets on my nerves. They're all getting my nerves with that. And
totally.
Liam's the best. Liam's the best. He's not the best.
I think
you know about him.
Yeah. No, you're right. I think that Liam is in trouble. but besides that, I think that that would be a big test. Is Thomas love Hope enough to not turn Liam in?
Oh my God.
Right. That'd be great. That'd be great too.
What is he hate Liam more than he loves?
Then Hope be pissed at both of them. Thomas for lying and Liam for killing and lying. Mm-hmm. It's like, who do I turn to now? That would be great. That'd be a good story. That'd be a good story if they did it that way. I don't know. It's okay, Tami. Oh, it's okay.
I have a request.
What's your request?
I would like Hope and Flo to be locked in like the elevator together or the steam room or the tanning bed. You remember when Donna got burnt in the tanning bed?
Oh yeah. Say that.
So that we could have that, like, they need to talk. Because I'd like to see that interaction between them, because I think that's so unfair to Hope that now flows all over the office and everything. And we haven't even heard Hope's like one little scene of her being like, I ain't happy about it, but but we haven't had like a confrontation between them or, like anything like that. Hope should say, I'm watching you. One little step out of line and you're gone.
Because they had that scene with Flo and Brooke.
Yeah.
Which was great. But you're right. They haven't done that with Hope and Flo.
I think it's unfair to Hope.
Yeah. Well, Bill was cracking me up. I laughed when he said, Wyatt, Mr. Drama Spencer. That's funny.
Oh, I love
Bill. Bill always has the best line. Always the best lines. Preach it, Amanda. That's what George Blackman says. Preach it. Interesting. So we're going to switch over to Y&R because I have some thoughts. Oh, I interviewed Tosha Story last Thursday. It is out now. It's a wonderful interview. Thank you folks in the chat for saying it was a wonderful interview. Tosha tells me how she got her name, first of all, because she goes, I pronounced every other way on earth, but that's her name. I got her teary-eyed at one point. We get people cry on these shows now for some reason. Talks about her incredible Tyler Perry story. and talks with the character of Naya. So check that out. It's at the Wide Arm Mini Spotlight. It's out now, and she's lovely, and it was from the set of Y&R. So she said she had worked that whole morning before all these.
Wow.
So I want to thank her again publicly. Thank her for doing the show, and we had a really good time, and she gave us a lot of her time. And I mentioned the ladies, you guys are mentioned on there, and so how beautiful we think she's always giving us Diane Carroll vibes, and she was very appreciative. She's very humble, and she has a grown son. I said, I don't believe you that you know. I mean, she has a son that's 28 years old. I don't believe that.
Oh, wow.
Get him on the show because you know he's gorgeous.
You know he is. Oh, you know he is. You know he is. So I just want to make sure I mention that. That's out there. And Bone Beautiful Rewind. Thank you. My interview with Dan Martin, who plays now Chief Baker, is I reposted that interview on Bone Beautiful Rewind. It's out. You guys are listening to it, so thank you. And my Aaron D. Spears interview from 4 years ago, also on Bone Beautiful Rewind. And Aaron retweeted it out and said thank you. So please check those interviews out. They're out now because our anniversaries are coming up. Bone Beautiful Rewind and Mini Spotlight are celebrating 4 and 5 years respectively in a couple of weeks. We're gonna have a big. I'm gonna plan something, so hopefully get that going. Yay. Okay, so back to Y&R. I've been predicting this. I'm still going with it. I'm still going with the kids. You guys can think whatever you want. Devon and Jack are talking, and once it's about the foundation, the Abbott Winners Foundation. They're going to do a special thing to help commemorate Neil's anniversary of his death. We're gonna do a new label, which I like the label. It's called Winter's Mood. I love that for a jazz label name. Great title.
So great.
It's great. They said that, so basically, I guess Shamar Moore can't make it back and Livy can't make it, but they're going to try to bring the twins and all stuff. But anyway, it's so weird having your DNA out there, just like, floating around. I didn't say floating around, but it was like, we was talking to Jack about it. I'm telling you.
Red flag.
I'm telling you. He's got a problem with, they're slowly, because she's still newly pregnant, so they're slowly insinuating this is strange. Even though Neil was my biological father, they keep saying stuff. Folks, Devon's gonna have a problem. That's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah.
And
timestamp
it. May 9th, to say it again. And when does Chance have time to go shopping and put together all this shit? But you can't call your wife. Tell her where you are. I thought you were in some secret. I'm like, okay, writers, it's a little far-fetched.
You can go on Amazon, but you can't pick up the phone and call your wife.
Exactly. Exactly. I'm like, this is a little crazy. It's a little crazy. You can do all this shopping for sight and taste. I mean, that was a very intricate present, right, Tami? It was a very intricate present.
Yep.
So he had to think about that. So I'm like, but I thought you were on some secret mission. You can't. I'm like,
but Abby's turning into this helicopter mom.
Oh, she is.
With Mariah. And even, is it Nina? No.
Yeah, Nina.
Even Nina was going through the magazine. Yeah, going like.
She was. Her looks at Trisha Katz. Your snack. Mariah's like, thanks, bitch. I'm like, she did. She was like, thank you, bitch. I'll be fine. But like, she was like, I just want to take a shower. That candle thing was hilarious because that does just when people are pregnant, they're sensitive to certain things. And she goes, I'm just gonna take a shower and get ready for work. And so okay, I'm so sorry. I'm like, okay, Abby, you team too much.
Yep.
You team too much.
I think she's so excited.
Yeah. I know. To dial it down a little.
Yes.
Or they're gonna be moving out of the house. So just dial it down.
I think so. I mean, and Abby's so cute. We love Abby. She's cute and everything, but I think
Abby and Devon, that's the end game.
That's what I said. I think so too. We're time stamping it. May 9th. I'm saying the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow Chance is not coming back. He's not coming back. So Mariah give birth, and then everything by herself, but her and they're going to grow closer. Oops.
Oh no. She's not gonna have a prayer. Because Devon's gonna be like all cute with his bald head. He's gonna be all like, "Can I help you? Do you need help with that baby tonight?" Sure, buddy, come on.
Well, they're saying, it's I'm sure it's gonna be, interesting to see the baby, and I'm thinking, and they're gonna keep me in this life, of course. I'm still being alive, and Jack's like, well, the Abbott Chancellor Newman families are happy. He didn't. I mean, he is kind of part of the Chancellor family because of Catherine. That's his grandmother, but he's not a Chancellor himself. He's whatever Tucker's last name was, or what that was. I can't remember.
Is she his like biological grandmother?
My grandmother, she is. Okay. But she was married. She's a married Chancellor. She married Philip Chancellor. So Chance is actually his cousin. So Chance and Devon are cousins. They're related.
Okay.
Yes. All right. Yeah. Okay. Here's everybody. Quick family tree, folks. Okay. No. Here's quick family tree. So Philip Chancellor II was married to Catherine, had an affair with Jill, produced Philip III. So, but Philip was close to Catherine and to Jill. That's why they kind of co-raised them, so to speak. Jill got married to John, had Billy. So Billy and Philip II and Philip III are brothers, or half brothers.
Oh wow.
So, but you know, of course, Billy is an abbot, but Philip is a chancellor. Then he had Philip IV, or whatever, which is Chance, with Nina. So he's a chancellor biologically. So then Catherine, turns out she has Brock, her son, who's not a chancellor, and they have Mackenzie. You don't know her, she hasn't been on the show, but she's a cousin. And then she had another child, and that was Tucker. And Tucker had sex with Harmony, who was played by what's her name? She played Angie on All My Children.
Oh.
Debbie Morgan. Dimples. Debbie Morgan.
Okay.
And they had Devon. So they're all cousins cousins and half cousins.
Wait, he's not related to Abby, right?
No. Oh no. Abby is an abbot and a Newman.
Right? I'm getting nervous.
Because she's from the sperm of Victor that Ashley stole.
Okay, got it. She's a Newman then.
She's a Newman. But she's half. She's actually not an abbot by birth because Ashley's not an abbot by birth. That's right. She's a Davis. She's a Brent Davis. But she's considered an abbot.
Okay. So. One more question.
Yes.
The guy who's a cop.
Yes.
Blonde hair. He hasn't been on hardly at all since I've been watching it.
Doug Davis' character. Yeah, Doug Davis' character.
That Davison, like, are they related?
No, that's his name in real life. He plays Paul Williams on the show.
I miss his character so much.
Yeah, and so does Eric Brayton, apparently. So if you go online, Eric Brayton has been getting lots of write-ups because he's been saying Doug Davis is missed on the canvas. And when Eric speaks, people listen. So we'll see. So he's on the show. So, but I've heard things about him myself personally. So can't say that. But that's something. But they want him. But apparently Eric wants him on the show. And people want him on the show. So
I'd like to meet him on the show. Like, I don't know him.
I know. I've reached out to him to come on the show, and he hasn't reached back to me. So I don't know what's going on. They do more Trisha Cat. I know Nina's so good, but they probably will do more later as they get further in the story. Again, Mariah's still newly pregnant, and I love that I loved her conversation with Kyle, because Kyle and Mariah are friends. They've always had a friendship. It was good to see them together again. She used to compartmentalize her life kind of because Abby's being teamed too much. She really wants to get into this, and I love when he showed her Harrison, and she said, "Sounds like you haven't given up on him, even though you say you know." Ain't the last we've seen of Tara and Harrison. No, I don't think it's the last. I don't think it's the last. I think more is good. It's an abbot out there. It's an abbot just roaming the streets.
Yeah.
He won't be just left alone, I don't think.
It's a good storyline down the ways.
Yeah, I agree with that. Again, being like someone make sure I say that. But I want to make sure. And a great conversation with and Victor trying to be Mr. Snoopy Snoop the whole week and talking to Devon. So you're dating Amanda Sinclair, and then he started laughing. He's like, how'd you know? I was just like, I know everything. He didn't seem to say that, but that's kind of he inferred. I'm Victor Newman, bitch. Of course I know what's going on. Like, what you doing? But I love. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I love when Carla Mosley is showing us she could be a good Amanda. She's so good. But and bring back Michael. I was like, finally. So Michael has beautiful white hair. Love it. I'm glad he went gray. But that whole threesome, cat and mouse, lovely. Okay, go ahead, go.
No, so what's her character's name? The maid?
I almost said Lupe. That's not her name.
Oh.
But the actress is Kate Linder.
Kate Linder.
Linder. So that's the actress's name.
Yeah.
So her character's been on the landscape for 30 some odd years.
Esther.
So she's moving back in to the house. What does that mean?
I don't know either.
It's got to mean something. Because that was a very long conversation between her and Nina.
It was.
So it's like, what is that? What are they planning? Y&R writers, what are you planning? This isn't arbitrary. Like, what do
They're
you
planting seeds. You're right. It's not arbitrary. I say it all the time. They throw stuff together. It's not arbitrary. When they say, I say, listen to everything. You never know once they come back.
Yeah. So I'm like super curious about that. I love her character, so I'm glad.
Oh, I love Kate. Kate's the bomb.
Yeah.
She's great, and she's always good at it. And showing her and Nina, of course. I mean, I wish there was more Jill, but I know Jess Walton lives in Oregon. She's running a farm. She doesn't come down as much.
Come back just, once a month.
Well, I think they're going to start doing more because now that COVID is getting better, it's letting up. A lot of us are vaccinated. All three of us are vaccinated, double vaccinated, or once vaccinated. How are we? We're all double vaccinated.
I got one. I got to take my second shot.
Got one more. You're double vaccinated. I'm double vaccinated. So I think things, here in LA, how it is where you are, but in LA, things are back to normal. It seems like.
Oh my God.
The traffic.
It's like, what COVID?
Totally. I mean, seriously. Like it was COVID for a year. Like it feels like it was a dream. Like it was a dream because the traffic. We were on the 405. So you guys know in LA, on 405. In the middle of the day, I was like, we sat here for like 20 minutes, just going like 5 miles. It was back to normal. So keep that in mind. Like Tami said, keep that in mind, of course. And I would say the whole Faith thing. So Moses and Faith, very cute. I'm all in. But it was very adorable. When Nate and Devon were getting into it, there was so much tension there. It was questioning Devon and everything. So you okay with that? What about this? Are you okay with that? And he's like, are you questioning what my choices are? Like what the fuck? He's like, come on, Nate. Then Nate backed off. But he's getting more shifts to be there to see. I think they're the cutest things since sliced bread. And do we like the new Faith? I like her so far.
I love her.
Yeah. I loved the old one because she was adorable, but the new one's doing so good. It was kind of seamless. She's doing good. She's cute.
Okay. Oh, but I'm sorry. So that was good. So I do want to go back real quick. Yes. So Victor doing all the little shenanigans, trying to find out stuff. They're all trying to figure out why would a Sudden Ames hire a corporate attorney to handle a criminal case? So it's going to come out, obviously. It's going to come out. It has to. It just has to. You know what I mean? It has to. It just has to. I just want to make sure I say that out loud. I think it's going to come because none of them are stupid.
Yeah.
But again, Carla Mosley playing Amanda is holding her own. I was just like taking no prisoners. And Michael was loving it. I love Christian. Like he was loving it. I think it's like kind of a little sparring partner. And it's just a great dialogue. But Victor was kind of smiling too. And I love she goes, have a good day. Have a nice day. Because you too. Or he said, have a nice day. Because you too. Or whatever. She walks off today. I know it was such. Y&R does great corporate stuff. They do great boardroom stuff. They do great. I mean, they've always been known for that. So that's one thing Amanda from the show, they've always been known for that. They do such a great job. Other show, Bowman needs to be better at it. They're doing more personal stuff right now. And that's like, when's the Hope of the Future show going to happen? Like in 2 years? Like what's going on? I miss a fashion show. I think I'm drink on that too.
Speaking of fashion, that moment between Douglas and Thomas, when Thomas shows him his sketch, and Douglas said to him, "You're getting better and better." And Thomas says, "Thank you, Mr. Blackwell."
I know. He goes, who? I did chuckle. For those of us who are a little older, we know Mr. Blackwell. It was very cute. It was very cute that he's in there. I want him to follow in the footsteps. Thanks. Good seeing Henry Samry again because he's such a cute. He was a smart one.
Yeah.
Like, we can't be together. We'll still be family whether we live in the same house or not.
So wise. He's like a little Yoda.
He is. He's like a little Yoda.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yes, he is. He said everything right. And Thomas is like, I guess you're right. Like you're the one. I get that.
No, but to your point, James, Y&R does great corporate, and B&B needs to step it up.
They do.
With the just focusing on the Forrester fashion. Some more storylines along that way.
Fashion period on the show, but yes, the Forrester fashion for sure.
Yeah.
I get no, and let me tell you, I get that. Okay, let me say this. I love my folks at B&B. I love them. I know they work hard. With that said, and I also know that it's supposed to be, I guess, because it's a fashion show. It's supposed to be showing. Usually in fashion world, people wear outrageous and
couture,
bold, couture outfits. So I'm trying to remember that because some of the choices are like, what? And some they work. We said on the show, there's some that really do work. Paris's outfit could have worked, but it was a little too much of too much of something. Like I saw where they were going with the outfit. And I'm from the 80s. I love some little lace and see-through peekaboo, whatever. But I was just kind of like, and the color was cute on her. It was cute. The light blue was cute. I was like, but I mean, it was Shauna, my girl, Denise Richards, who looks good and everything. That jacket was cute, but she matched the couch. I was laughing. She was sitting on the couch, matching the couch in texture and color. Like I kind of laughed. But yeah, the outfits was a little. I don't know. Do we like Brooke's whites or cream?
No, no. It
Right?
was. She had that old lady pleated skirt.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
It's like, why is she wearing this old, like, chiffon-y looking skirt? Like, she needs like a pencil skirt or something.
It like overpowered her, right?
Yeah, the jacket was a lot, so she needed something more simple at the bottom.
Yes.
And with Paris, she should have had a jacket over the dress. Calm it down a little bit, or just like a little something over it.
Maybe that's what it was.
And there is no helping Zoe's outfit.
I'm telling you, I wrote that down. I seriously, because the way she was sitting down, all I could see was like a head. I'm like, is that a snake? I mean, I literally was like, my TV's right here, folks. My bed is way over here. I got out of bed. I was like, what?
You're like, what is that? Where's my glasses?
And when she finally stood up, I was like, you gotta be shitting me. I'm like, this is not the outfit.
And Kiara has pulled off a lot of outfits and looked amazing.
And that color was good on her.
The color was great. But I didn't like the material. It just looked like, no. Yeah, Jacob Young is another one missed by daytime, totally. The people are saying Carla needs to go back to B&B. I don't think so. I think she should stay on Y&R. And I don't mean as Amanda. I don't mean as Amanda, but they need to. She fits Y&R. She should come back as another character on Y&R.
Would they do that though? Oh, I guess they pick twins. She could be a twin, I guess.
They have before. They've done it before. Where
they've done it
on daytime,
and I only say no to B&B because I'm mad at B&B for wasting her. It's like, no, I don't want her to go back. I want her on another soap. You did her wrong, B&B.
But Jacob Young. Do y'all know Jacob Young? He got a role on The Walking Dead.
I know, so he's busy.
That's a show I can't watch because it gives me nightmares.
I stopped watching it years ago.
I love zombies. I love horror, but that show, even the previews when they show the little like clips, like I can't.
That was my old show.
Freaks me out. Zombie coming at me on a truck and they have to hatchet his head off. I can't. It's too much.
I love gore. I love gore. I do. I was watching actually London is Falling last night with my mom, and I believe that was either co-written or directed by Eric Braden's son Christian.
Ooh,
wow!
A little Y&R tie-in.
And I loved the scene between Victor and Michael. Of Michael saying, Victor, you need to trust me. You need to just back down, trust me on this. And Victor, well, it's not happening fast enough. Well, and say, Victor,
don't do anything.
I got this. This is what you're hiring me for. Trust me.
I know you want to. Don't do anything. Like what we have planned. I was laughing so.
Oh my God, it was so good.
Amanda, they have such a long history too. They have a whole.
So it's like more Michael, more Christian LeBlanc, please.
Yes.
More. Please.
Yes. He's so good.
I like that. I like that white hair.
Me too. Oh my God, it looks so. It's beautiful on them. It's beautiful.
I know Tami likes the salt and pepper on Tami.
Well, I like it natural. You know? Yeah. Because when it's dyed, like you can tell. It's like, ugh.
Yes, he
There's one person can get away with it. Y'all know who I'm talking about.
Oh, you mean Bill?
Dollar Bill?
Oh, please. Yeah.
He can get away with it. I'm gonna let him slide on the
because it looks good. It looks good. It looks good on
he can. We can't do no wrong. So that's fine. Tami, if you show me, she got to meet him, interview on the red carpet. Whatever, bitch.
Right? Rude.
The butterfly is the size of a Tyrannosaurus Rex in my stomach. Oh my God.
I mean, he's so just.
He was probably like, hi. Thank you with the mic. Hi.
Like trying to hold the microphone. Because Tami's like, Tami was all cutesy. She did that interview. Everybody wants to interview. She was all cutesy in that interview. She's like, I just Tami, yo man, I just like trying to interview you. Mm-hmm. And he was looking at her and he was smiling at her. I was like, ooh, I'd melt too. Shit, I'd melt also. That's right, Tami. He was like looking down, smiling at you.
James, that was a moment. James was on my shoulder. I saw him on the red carpet and I thought, I have two choices. I can completely cave and not go up to him because it's terrifying. The thought of trying to have a conversation with him is terrifying.
Yes.
Right?
Or I suck it up and just go for it and see what happens.
Yes.
And I did.
You did. It was cute. It was cute. He giggled with her. He's like, hi, and he giggled with her. And he goes, well, go inside. Okay, bye. Mm-hmm.
Like, okay. God, I hope I look cute. God, I hope I look cute. God, I hope I look cute. Daytime has some gorgeous men, and I will say when it comes to YNR and Bold and Beautiful, there's some good looking dudes. Even the women, talking to the women, like talking to, Sharon Case and obviously Catherine Kelly Lang. It's like
they're all beautiful. That's
everyone's
the thing.
So beautiful. It just makes you cry.
When I got a chance to talk to Catherine Kelly Lang, I mean, the first time at the Emmys, I was just installed. I was awestruck. I'm just like,
oh my God,
in person. Like you see her on, you see them on the sets and everything, but like I'm like she's so nice. Like she's super nice. It's not a joke. She's a regular person, folks. Like she's a regular person. And we talked equestrian stuff. We do equestrian stuff together. We do horse riding stuff. And she's so just like her and Dom are so funny together that they argue and bicker and fight.
They are hysterical. They need their own reality show.
They should. No, they totally should.
They are friggin' hysterical.
Love Dom.
Very strong personalities that are just blend perfectly with each other.
They do. I completely agree.
So cute.
And they're very cute. So it's like, and Carla mostly I know also because her and Lawrence St. Victor are friends off screen. They have all these projects together. Wedlock's one of their projects. Room 8 is on that project. She's a very talented writer, improvist. I don't think it's a word. Actress. I mean, improvist. I don't know. Actress. I mean, she's good. So I will agree with Tami in the general sense that I want her on my TV. I mean, if it has to be GH or Dave's or something, I want her on TV. Yep. Bold did do her wrong on some level, I guess. Yep. They just didn't really do her character really, But it did bring back on Bold. It would cause some because Carter had feelings for her and they were finished. I mean, her and Quinn opposite each other. Who knows?
She could have a war with Quinn.
Or what if she fell for Thomas? And someone in there. What if she
that would be interesting.
She was with Rick already, so I mean, go with the nephew. I mean, why not? On that show, it happens all the time, folks. We all know that. It all happens on that show. All the time.
What about going back to YNR really quick? Yes. What do you feel about Lily and Billy?
I said I'm not a fan.
She planned that whole hunt, scavenger hunt, come find me thing. Like,
you sip my tea.
Well, I don't know them like previous, right? Yes. But I think they're kind of cute together. But I find him really like exhausting. Like it feels like she's constantly babysitting him and like keeping him from doing crazy things. That would get exhausting after a while. But I don't want Victoria to win.
No, that's
the only reason I'm Team Lily and Billy.
Me too. I don't want her to win.
I'm not a big fan of Billy and Lily. It's cute to say, but they don't do anything for me. They do nothing for me. And again, Jason Thompson's lovely, and so is Christy Keller. They're lovely people. They just do nothing for me at all. So I'm like, okay. We didn't even see the scavenger hunt. I know. But it was implied. At the very end, they had a little dance, and they had, they're eating out with society. Lola be cooking all the time. Like, girl, that's all she does is cook. That's all she does is cook.
I'm kind of shipping Lola and Nate.
See, I think something there too. I could see something. I was actually Lola with Nate, Lola with Elena. Sure, why not? Now, if Lola and Elena got together, it'd be really interesting to see what Nate and all think with him about. Like, but yeah, no, Lola and Nate, I can see that. That'd be cute.
Do y'all think they're gonna recast her, or they're just gonna like have her go on a vacation and come back later?
I don't even know when she's leaving. I know she's leaving soon, but I don't know when she's leaving. I have no idea. That's a good question. YNR does recast. They do a lot of recasts a lot of times to finish story, but I don't know. But Nate's hot, so I mean, apparently he looks good to anybody. I mean, he has those light brown eyes, he's hot. He was talking to Sharon. I was like, he's hot. Another one. So I don't know. I don't know. But Lily, Lily did look amazing. No, the thing is, she's beautiful. Billy's good looking. They're fine. I just don't find. I'm not invested in them. It's not. I like Billy as a character anyway. I'm not a big Lily fan anyway, but I like Billy as a character because he's very gray. Also, he's a gray area character.
Yeah.
He can move anywhere. Lily, I was never invested anyway in her. Never. I've never been invested in her. I wasn't a Kane and Lily fan. They didn't do anything for me. So I will admittedly say that she does nothing for me. But as an actress, she's beautiful and all that kind of stuff. But character. That's just me. Little tidbits. Let's see. Make sure I caught everything. Chloe and Chelsea, we saw them this week. Chelsea freaking out.
Victor confronting her was every.
I was laughing. I was laughing. He goes, that Kane really does. I was like, in the dark. He's in the dark. I couldn't stop laughing.
I was shaking under my blanket watching that scene. If I was Chelsea, I'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
It was good because he was like, get this bitch. He's like, get this bitch. He is not happy with her at all. So, I mean, what do you think?
Do you guys remember Roger Thorpe?
Yes, on Guiding Lights.
Guiding Light.
Michael Zaslow, yes.
Victor gives me major vibes. Him and Victoria's relationship, the way he is, like, it just really reminds me of Roger because I loved that show, Guiding Light. So me too. I was like, okay, I see what's going on because he loves his daughter. But that doesn't stop him from doing things that would hurt her if it betters what he wants.
Well, the thing about it is, Amanda, it's the classic story of this is for the family. So I know best. All these guys, Stefano DiMera on Days Are Alive, J.R. Ewing on Dallas. It's all like, if you just follow what I tell you to do, everything will be fine. Everything will be fine. And Victor's the same way. It's like, I know what's best. Stop being an ungrateful bitch. And so all his kids, just everybody. He doesn't. I mean, that's what it reminds me of that male figure, or even on even female Dynasty was Alexis. Knots Landing was Abby. It's that character. Like, I've been around a long time. I know how things work. I know best. So just follow me. But you won't follow me. So I got to teach you a lesson. But I still love you. That's the whole. Behind it all, I still love you, but I'm going to show you about yourself. And that's what, and Victoria basically is Victor Jr.
Yeah.
Now at this point, she's turned into him, which I thought is fascinating, that it wasn't Nick, but it was Victoria, named after him, of course. That makes sense. Nick is a lot like his mother. That makes sense too. It totally mother, son, father, daughter. Makes sense. My daughters are a lot like me. I totally get it. They're not like their mother. So I totally get it. I'm like my mother, and I'm a son. To me, it falls in line. So I think it's so to your point, I think, it'll be interesting to see how much further they go with this because he's always hurting Victoria, and Victoria gets mad at him, but she loves her father. That's the other thing. I mean, It's all the whole premise is family. It's fucked up, but it's family. That's family usually is.
Yeah, because she talked to Nick. I don't know if it was this week or last week, but Victoria talked to Nick, and they kind of were like, well, you know how mom is. Like they were kind of insinuating like, well, you know, mom deals with it, or, you know, like it's just her thing, or she chose that. And I'm like, whatever, you two are right up in it too, acting like y'all are.
Totally.
And then the Newman family meeting with Nate. You know, okay, here's the deal. And then you say it like that, but they're basically like, here's the deal. You need to help us. I know how you feel, but you need to help us. This was going to happen. It was like, oh, okay.
I love Shonda's comment. Billy asked Lily to move in together. Why? We don't need this at JLJ Media.
I'm just like, I don't care.
I know.
I have zero interest.
Hashtag next.
Next, I'm all I know is we didn't get our girl from the hotel wearing that same green dress. So, leave her alone. Justice for
Nina wasn't on this week.
She wasn't.
Michelle, are you on vacation? What's going on?
Well, I know right now she's back down south, but maybe when she was filming, maybe she was on vacation. They gave her a little break. As they do. But yeah, so I was like, we don't have to go in the green dress. Everybody leave her alone. She's good.
Trying to work, James.
She's trying to work. That's her uniform. Like Tami called it. I think it was her uniform. So that's her uniform. She wears that green dress. Shit. Oh my God. One of the last little tidbits. I love when Jack and Summer get together because they have this whole history.
Oh, they're so cute.
They're cute together. Well, she was like, okay, I want to throw an engagement party for you guys. Great. But earlier when she was talking, she goes, I don't care who, just don't bring Sally. Just don't bring Sally. He's like, I don't know who I'm going to bring. Who knows when by time this happens, who I will bring. I thought, that's right,
It's
Jack.
going to be Sally. It's going to be
Sally. It's going to be Sally, of course.
It is, of course.
I made me laugh about that because when time this happens, I don't know who I will bring as my dates to see this event. I laugh so hard. So we have an engagement party to look forward to. We have meals, the whole opening of Winter's Mood. So we have two events coming up. See, the drinks got me already. I'm like, there's two events coming up. I know.
Yeah, two and two.
Love Connection. Be back in 2 and 2. As I go on to do General Hospital, see how I handled that one. The Kane. He said, Victor said, yeah, Kane, what a nice touch. I love that line so much too. I was like, oh my God. Woo! Yeah, Chelsea's gonna throw Chloe under the bus. Of course she is. That's what's going on. Of course she is. Chloe got into this. She should have got into it. It's gonna bite her in the ass. Oh, definitely. And that's it. I can't talk anymore. That's it. I got to take a break. That's an hour and a half. We did it.
I can't talk no more.
I'm done. I got to save my breath for us in General Hospital. But that was an hour and a half, you guys.
That was awesome.
This was actually a lot of fun. A lot of people in the chat room said they liked it. So if you guys like it, please tell us this. Hit that like. There's 20 people watching, only 2 likes. Hit the like button, people. Do it for my birthday. Do it for mothers. I don't know. Do it for somebody.
Hit that button.
Hit that button.
That was simple.
Hit it.
So easy. Just hit that button.
Make sure you're following JLJ Media. Make sure you're following. But if you like this, we'll do it again. I think I want to do it. I think I want to do it again anyway. I think it was a lot of fun.
I think so too. I don't think it was. I thought maybe it'd be too confusing, but I don't think it was confusing.
No.
So let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, please let us know what you think.
Cool or.
Yeah, I mean, because I saw comments going, this is really fun. I like this. Like, okay, thank you. I mean, it's an idea we decided to do. So we're gonna. Oh, there's 16 likes now. Okay, did I not just like? Oh, now just think about. I didn't refresh. I guess refresh. Thank you, Michelle D, for telling me. Oh, there's 17. Okay, good. I didn't refresh.
Thank you guys.
I didn't refresh, but there's 30 people watching. So come on, everybody, get up that. But seriously, every week you guys watch both the shows, Water Me Spotlight and Bone Beautiful Me Spotlight, and they're usually my top shows of the week. Thank you so much for watching them, listening to them, tuning in, subscribing. We have people subscribing to the Instagram channel. Thank you so much. A few more people are subscribing to Twitter. I'm trying to do better on Twitter. We already have a ton of people, a gaggle of folks, as Tony would say, on our Facebook page. So continue to follow us on those things. You loved it? Okay, you liked it. I liked the show. Yes, it's fun. We'll do this once in a while. We kind of
This is awesome.
It's fun. And maybe next time we'll start with Y&R first. Who knows? To help Tami and her OCD. Tami Dacovea. Tell them where you can find you on the social media.
If you guys don't know by now, then I'm not going to tell you.
Right?
That's right, bitches.
Just don't forget the dot.
The dot, Tami Dacovea, and she said Tami Govea official or whatever the fuck she's at. She's not there. And then Amanda Russ is everywhere at the Bold and Beautiful podcast. Any new episodes coming?
I just put one out.
There's one out now. So go ahead and check that out and check out her thing. I'm where all James Lott Jr.'s are sold at James Lott Jr. and also social media platforms. Tomorrow is my actual birthday, so I'm expecting birthday presents from everybody who watches. My Venmo account is just kidding. Go ahead and watch it. And that's it too. But no, in all seriousness, thank you. I love doing this with you guys. And once Tami and Amanda came on, it makes my job just so much more fun. I look forward to doing it with you ladies every week. It's just fun. It's like a lot of fun. We will not be here next week, but we'll be back the following week. So the 23rd, we'll be back. And we'll be celebrating 5 years of the show, hopefully with some special guests.
So that means more mimosas.
Mimosas! Boy, my thing's empty already.
Oh, me too.
I know, gee, I got to put myself together for a half an hour and do General Hospital. General Hospital is next. Everyone, please have a great Mother's Day, great week, a great, like all of a sudden, second week of May. Oh, no, cancel.